President Jacob Zuma argues the report cannot be released. He believes his right to question the witness as per the Public Protectors Act has been infringed.
The facts concerning the process followed by Advocate Madonsela in preparing the report are essentially as set out in the affidavit of the President at paragraphs 13 to 27 of his founding affidavit, excluding paragraph 21, which amounts to comment on the facts. To the extent that those paragraphs annex and set out the correspondence between Advocate Madonsela and the President, they appear to be accurate and constitute the common cause facts on which the President's application falls to be decided. That is what the Public Protector has said.
One of those witnesses is former NC MP Feki Mento, who argues the President is trying to intimidate her. UDM and COPE argue that considering the Public Protector is not opposing President Zuma's application, in the absence of the political party's application, the report will never see the light of day.
To crown it all, the President, at a stage when he knew that Mr. Van Rooyen had withdrawn, chose to answer to our intervention application. He could not have chosen to answer to our intervention application unless he knew, which he did, that our intervention application also covered the President. That answering affidavit where he says whatever he says about the DA also applies to us, betrays any latter complaint that there is no intervention application in respect of the President.
Meanwhile, Minister Des Van Rooyen was stopped in his tracks by the court when his counsel sought a postponement. He is opposing the intervention of all political parties except the DA, which he says is the original complainant in the matter.
So there must really be something so substantial to disregard any of those and then to rely only on a Sunday Times article by Mzilikazi Africa, notwithstanding his brilliance as a journalist. But the fact of the matter is that one cannot overlook any of those undertakings and then say, I'm going to rely on Mr. Africa's publication in the circumstances where this very party that is before court has come here and then withdrawn and then now seeks to come again. And this is not just any party, it is a minister. And you cannot have a minister behaving in this fashion through the procedures of court. This, in fact, is abuse of process. So we would submit that you should dismiss the application because the agency is self-created. You should also dismiss the application because it amounts to an abuse of the processes of court.
The DA argued should either President Zuma or Van Rooyen not be happy with the report, they can take it on a judicial review. As this matter was being heard, Mineral Resources Minister Msebenzi Zwane filed a separate application to hold the release of the report. It's apparent from the questions sent to him by Madonsela, he, amongst others, allegedly facilitated the Glencore sale to Gupta-owned mining company together. Zwane's matter will be heard next week, Tuesday.
Cool.